Sorry about the slow start. We were trying to figure out why it looked like it was running pre-rolls when I disabled pre-rolls. So, I don't know. It's weird. I had people telling me they were getting pre-rolls, and then I had people saying they weren't getting pre-rolls, and I don't know. But here we are. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to session 6. I have news. It's unfortunate news, but it's kind of, you know, for the best. One of our players, Sarah, she was playing our bard, has stepped away for mental health reasons. We likely will not see her back during the campaign. But, you know, we wish her the best and hope that she is doing well. So you might see some rough spots here and there where maybe there's story within the first couple sessions. Maybe there's story that was meant for a character who's not going to be here. You know, I'm gonna do my best to avoid doing that, but I can't do it entirely because, you know, it was a little short notice, but everything will continue. I've realized I'm on the wrong microphone.
Might get an audio change here. I might sound a little different. All right. So, we start session 6. We are going to be missing Lilith moving forward. And I will go ahead and undeafen since I started a little late trying to figure out ads. Man, I wish I could get some better light in here. Maybe if I turn this off? Does that help? Or am I just more shadowy now? I need to get some fucking face lighting, I guess. Some frontal lighting. But, I don't have a ring light anymore. My ring light broke. Ring light broke a while ago, so here we are. And it's fun. Okay. Undeafen. Cool. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the dark beneath it all. I am your DM today, tomorrow, and forever. Alright, we'll start off with character introductions in no particular order.
There's an order.
From the bottom left of my bar to the far right, Menadina.
Stop.
I'm so confused. Okay.
Hey everyone, I'm Elena. I play Menadina, Shadowblade. Fun fact about Menadina is that she's never had wine before.
How?
Tragic.
Speaking of never
Meanwhile-
having wine before, who probably had a lot of wine last night? Let's hear it for Bandit. We're gonna jump out of order here. Bandit, how are you feeling this morning?
You mean jump out? What? I didn't have wine last night. I don't drink wine at football games.
Oh, you're right. Just a lot of beer, I'm assuming.
Jeez, oh man, who drinks wine at a beer game or a football game?
A beer game?
Who drinks wine in a beer game?
Yeah, a beer game. Freudian slip. Sorry, my bad.
We got our answer as to how he feels this morning. All right, Leo, why don't you go ahead and give your introduction? Leo?
Leo.
Leo.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Hello, I'm Clark. I play Leo Greshi's Dunderfall. fun fact about Leo is that he has two younger sisters. The older being Amethyst, Am, who loves to paint and cook, and she's responsible for Leo's ability to remain in fairly uncomfortable positions for a very long time.
Nice.
This only being fair to Leo if Amy cooked for him afterwards.
That's such a great deal. 10 out of 10. Yeah. Live posing, you can't move for hours.
You can't. This is why. This is why he was like, okay, for food and only for food.
Valid.
All right. Up next, Dante.
Hello, I am Dante. I play Ian, and Ian's fun fact is his favorite drink is sunlight.
Sunlit. There you go.
For those of you who aren't aware, Sunlit is a beverage invented by a player in a previous campaign. So that's a good one. All right, Yogurt.
My name's Aiden. I play Yogurt. My fun fact for this session is that Yogurt doesn't like talking to his parents about politics. They're very torn between the dwarvish and gnomish philosophies of the Glimmering City. So Yogurt tries to stay away from him.
Okay.
Do what you want with that.
Bandit.
Hello, I am Brand. I am playing Bandit. My fun fact for today is the inspiration for my character. So the actual inspiration was the original "Go Do a Crime" meme. What the hell is a JFIF, and why did it post that?
Go do crime.
Which I am attempting to post in one of the meme channels. And it actually has nothing to do. I'll just get the link. It has nothing to do with a certain Marvel character who has a similar sort of concept. I don't like Marvel.
So you're telling me you don't want me to add an NPC named Mroot, as a viewer suggested, and have it be Bandit's new best friend?
Can't make me do
mushroom man
anything.
named Mroot. A
You
Mike
can't make me do anything.
I am rude.
Your camera's infinitely loading.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to change my exposure and.
Oh, I thought he just looked like that.
pain and suffering. Pain and
Change your
suffering.
pain.
Fair
Suffering
enough.
and pain.
That's a bit of a meta fun fact, but that's my fun fact.
Spain and suffering.
That's a good one.
Hey, at least it wasn't depressing. I can change the chart.
That one wasn't.
That wasn't depressing. I can change the chart.
I have no idea when the next. Yeah. Yeah, then we got some good ones. In the future.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, we get to continue the flashback saga.
I have no
Right,
clue
need
what
the
you're
soundboard.
talking about. Anyways,
Oh yeah.
that's unfortunate that that's not working the way I want it to. Oh cool, now it's not working at all. There we go. Alright. I'm still shadowy because I tried to open my camera application and it didn't want
Died.
to work. So that's fun.
Woo!
I'll do what I can to try to make things look better. That looks worse. Alright.
A shadowy figure.
It's annoying, but I mean, it's the best I can do. Maybe the kitchen lights help. Who knows?
I mean, it's not for much longer now.
Yeah. Really gotta get a better setup. All right. We'll pick up where we left off. Who wants to give the recap?
Who's
Me?
allowed
Oh,
to?
wait, I can't.
Who wants to give the recap and is allowed to give the recap? Are we at a reset?
I haven't done it.
There we go. Now I look better.
Perfect. Stay there.
I'm trying to remember what exactly happened though last time. Because many things happened.
Many things.
Should I?
Do you want to give it a shot?
I already gave.
I
I
mean,
gave
the
the
best
first
part
one. I
is the
can't do
people
it.
who are
Yeah.
doing the recap really should be using their hero tokens they get from the recap on the session, because it goes away at the end of the session. And
Yeah.
so the people who have done the recap and not use their hero tokens, I don't know what y'all are doing.
I most certainly used mine.
Incredibly.
I'm pretty sure you did, Tyler.
Oh, I know you did, Tyler, because you tried to not die and you still ended up like practically dead.
The hero token
Alright.
to dodge a crit, which would have done over 60 damage.
Yes. Which is pretty valid, pretty worth, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
that sounds weird.
Okay. I shall give you a quick recap.
This is really good for lighting, guys. I look so
It
much
really
better.
is. You do. You look beautiful.
Your chair
So
is
a
wasteful.
quick
Isn't that incredibly dangerous?
Oh, don't worry, I'm not standing on that chair.
okay.
I'm standing
Quick
on a
recap.
different chair.
A quick recap is that the party finally met up again with Yulgrid, and we began to talk to him, get a quick recap of everything that was going on. Learned a little bit about what's going on within the I'm forgetting what they're Duskwalkers, and proceeded to go on and get pulled away by some guards before we ever got a chance to go and meet the I'm forgetting the king. So upon meeting said king, or we didn't meet the king, we went and got pulled away by the guards. The guards took us to a bit of a interesting place where we didn't encounter the shadowy figure, but a shadowy figure using some form of magics that we are totally unaware of as of right now, was able to control and manipulate a bunch of people and other things to attack the city. Also, get into the city with these creatures, which normally isn't possible. So, there's that. And then we met one of the city councilmen, and he made us a bit of a deal. And in that deal, we are getting a keep, eventually, so long as we continue to work with him. And, well, he's going to handle some trades for us and stuff like that. We'll see how it all goes, though, and see how it fares. And we're still figuring out what the hell Dante's been doing, because we haven't seen him in a minute. More or less everything, I believe.
Probably should say that the bro who's giving us a keep is a political figure.
Yep, councilman.
Definitely supports the gnomes, but also has a. I'm sorry, the dwarves, but also has a cloaked, definitely not gnomish.
Oh, yeah,
Shadow
the
touch
person who
assistant.
may or may not be a touched person. Touched? I don't know how to say that.
Touched by the darkness.
Touched by the darkness,
Darkborn.
yeah. Darkborn.
What we're
Darkborn.
looking for is Darkborn.
Darkborn. May or may not be Darkborn.
Darkborn different.
Is what?
Is Shadow touched and Darkborn different?
No, you're thinking of
No.
the same thing.
Those
Okay.
are the same.
I'm just checking.
You're good.
Yeah, they're used interchangeably. More specifically, a Darkborn would be someone who came out of it with some sort of powers. Those are usually called Darkborn. Someone who's shadow touched was just touched by the darkness and came away with their mental
Nothing.
faculties intact.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna mix those up a lot.
Yep. So does most of the civilian people. because most of them don't know the difference.
Cool, I'm in character.
Most people have never seen a Darkborn before. And for the most
Sure.
part, you wouldn't know if you did see one.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like sorcerers go around fireballing everyone.
Yeah.
True.
Most of them.
All right. With that all out of the way, we'll get started. You guys are on your way back. A little beaten, a little bruised, but all in all, coming out on top with this deal you've made with Silverfist. Victor, the Dwarvish Council head member. And you're heading back to Dinabuz's drunken flight. And on the way, just to get this out of the way, on the way, Lilith informs the party that she feels a little out of her scope here. This isn't exactly what she expected to be taking on as a bard with a bedazzled dress. And she is going to take up residence in Dinabuz's tavern, making performances and telling tales of the surface for now. You guys all make your way back to the tavern and you push the doors open. It is late. For the most part, tavern hours have ended here in the Glimmering City, and you find yourselves in an interesting scenario as you see Dante sitting at the bar. He's got probably his last call drink in hand. And he looks a little bewildered. His cloak is a little frumpled, his hair's a little messy, and his eyes are wide. And he's just sitting at the bar, seemingly deep in thought. And you guys toss the door open, he turns and he looks at y'all, and he says...
That was not a booty call.
Damn.
Just gets it out of the way. No potential leading up to making people think it was. Just gets it out of the way. That was not a booty call. All right.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
So, what happened if it was not a booty call?
It's a very good
Well-
question.
Tyler, you wanna go ahead and hit the button? All right.
Yay!
So,
Flashback time.
We'll pick up from Dante kind of leaving the tavern. You guys are telling him, hey, if things go south, just book it back to the tavern. We'll be here. But Yogurt's like, you'll be fine. Veronica's a great person. And Dante leaves. He walks through the streets for quite some time. 10, 15 minutes, gets to the hospital. Dante, you recall, party told you to go to the back. What do you do? I'm giving you the option. Does Dante go to the... All right, Dante goes to the back side of the hospital. You get to the back side of the hospital, and there's sort of kind of a area where maybe they receive any potential supplies, an area for wagons to pull up, unload, and reload. And there she has kind of a large door open that sort of opens like a portcullis, and she's kind of sitting in this bay where the portcullis is open above her, and she's sitting there, seemingly maybe taking the edge off. She's got a pipe out, and there's a bit of smoke coming up from it, and you walk up, and she hops down, and she goes, as I said last time, quickly, we don't have a lot of time. Take your cloak off.
And I drop my pants.
You do.
Broke out of the bait and switch.
Oh no.
We'll pause for any of the flashback viewers to ask a question and affect the story at all. All right, so Dante drops his pants and she goes, That's not your cloak. That is not your
it-
cloak.
It could be my cloak.
What are you doing?
Oh, I thought you said my cock.
Look, my friends told me you wanted to meet me in the middle of the night. I thought this was kind of like, a thing.
Are you not an SMNQT? Your tag
what?
says you are.
Oh, yeah, this thing. Yes.
And Ronica, being no stranger to nude bodies, as she is a woman in the medical industry, just reaches down, like grabs the tag, like right past, like just leans down right next to it, and just grabs the tag and like pulls your belt up, and she's like, "This, yes.
Yeah.
Why do you have? What are you doing here?
Yes. Correct.
What do you mean correct? She's
You
clearly
told-
suspicious at this point. As
You
you have
told me
dropped
to-
your pants.
Everyone told me to come here, so I have come here. Like you told them to tell me. And now I am here.
With your pants off.
Yes.
Are you or are you not an SMNQT?
Maybe.
So are you?
Yes, are you?
And then in the
What-
flashback,
what is this?
what do you mean maybe? Are you?
It's a long story.
One that I'm going to have to hear before I move forward with our business, as is expected.
Right. This business. And I just like gesture.
Oh
You're
god.
better with this business? She goes,
He's
no,
fucked.
not that,
Yes.
not that biz. Please
Yes,
put your
yes.
pants back on. Put your,
Oh yeah.
oh.
All right.
This, if you are an SMNQT, I cannot believe you are what they've chosen to do this business.
Well, believe it. Because I'm here.
You aren't even a Duskwalker. How is a Duskwalker supposed to be doing SMNQT business?
I don't know.
Oh my lord. So, you're telling me you're an SMNQT?
Maybe.
Stop. Maybe you don't understand how serious this is. The medical abilities I have come entirely from this business. Without it, this city is ruined.
Right.
Okay, so they've at least told you that much.
No.
This is painful.
Very.
You know what? Tell me the story. How did you get this tag? Did they give it to you?
I may or may not have taken it.
Oh no, you took it. So you want an SMN?
No. I may be the guy that you're looking for.
You clearly aren't. If you took the tag, you aren't. You have to be given the tag.
No. So the guy willingly gave it to me after I beat the shit out of him.
And where did you beat the shit out of this man? Was it a dwarf?
I have to remember. Fucking pull up thing. It was where Haggard, right, Jared?
Yes.
I got the thing. Oh yeah, it was Haggard. Yep.
Haggard. I've
that
never
guy.
heard of. What is Haggard? Is this a dark elf city?
It is a city.
God.
Where?
You were there.
On the surface.
The network is more expansive than I knew. You'll have to do. You must.
Well, obviously.
My supplies dwindle. My walker has been missing for weeks. I'm certain he is not returning.
Okay.
Ziegler
want me to-
must have killed
what?
him. That is the only thing that makes sense.
Oh,
Damn, that
shit.
sucks.
So, you are now my SMNQT. Do you know what that means?
No.
I shall tell you. You
I
are
should
now
hit it
a
with a maybe.
spore-marked, no-questions trader. You will sell fenced goods for me back to the Myconids. You will bring me medicine. If you do not, the gods will know of your insolence in one way or another, and you will be jailed.
Okay.
That tag marks you as a spore-marked, no-questions trader, and you will take the goods that I give you. As an SMNQT, I'm not supposed to give you this, the Myconids are, but let me get this for you. And she goes into the bay, and you hear her rummaging around through shit, until eventually she comes out with a bag, and she goes, take your cloak off. Not your pants, your cloak.
I take my cloak off.
Alright, and she takes this bag and sort of folds the top of it, and it makes it into a hood, and then the bag portion looks like of the bottom of a cloak. And she goes, this is a bag of holding, but it mimics as a cloak.
Mm.
And she folds the top back up and goes,
What's a bag of holding?
Jesus Christ. By noble heart's
Jesus
will, I
Christ
hope.
now canon.
We made that canon a long time ago.
Oh right, I remember that
Because
now.
I kept saying it as like a figure of speech, and then somebody was like, so I guess Jesus Christ is like some important figure, huh? And I was like, I guess. And we haven't gone further down that route ever. Everyone just accepted that.
Yep.
Because it's funnier just to accept it.
It is.
She goes, just be careful, because the opening is where the hood mimics, it is possible to accidentally stick your head in the bag. You don't want to do that. Alright. The bag of holding, as you asked, holds things, but it holds a lot of things. And here's your example. And
How many
so
things?
here's your option. Dante makes his party aware that she gave him goods because he kind of has to. Why is my camera like now? I'm ascending.
Overexposed.
You
You were overexposed.
Holy
I
shit, this is the
Jesus
brightest
Christ.
your camera's ever been.
That's so crazy. Overexposed.
Bro, I
dude.
tilted it down. You can see the top of my monitor now, but the light is out of frame.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's no longer trying to make this visible.
That's so smart.
Wow, it's almost like I work with RGB sensors and cameras all day long for my job.
Almost.
Almost.
Not quite.
Almost.
Close.
So close.
Would Dante tell the truth here?
He would.
On what
He would.
goods?
He would tell a white lie. So it's not going to be a actual.
I'm gonna send
like,
you a
full
message
lie.
because Dante's gonna know
Yeah.
what he's given, what's in the bag, and you're going to tell me what Dante tells the party.
Is he telling the party that the bag of holding is, or the cloak is a bag
Yes.
of holding, though?
Yes.
Okay, because I was imagining him to like, hey guys, check this out, and literally pull a rabbit out of a hood.
I am magician.
All right.
Oh.
Let's see you come up with a white lie for that.
She gave me some stuff I have to deliver. It's a little bit big, which is why there's a bag of holding. So yeah.
What
Big
dice?
That was
thing.
big.
I'd say about your size or a little higher, Mr. Bandit.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it a statue?
Maybe.
And you're not going to elaborate.
No.
And you have to give this to
As
who?
long as it's
The
not
Myconids.
Oh,
statue from the bridge.
so he did tell y'all that it's the Myconids.
Would we be able to fit a statue in that hood? Another one, maybe.
That's a valid
Possibly.
question.
I don't know.
The bag of holding has a weight limit, I thought, of 500 pounds. And a statue.
I have put 5, and then Dante's voice, statues, in this bag that weigh about
No,
400.
I didn't say statues. I didn't specifically say statues.
You said
I
maybe.
have-
5
I
Dante
have
voice
5
maybes.
Dante voice maybes in this bag that are of about
100 pounds
90
each.
pounds each. You don't have a lot of weight left in that bag. Careful not to overfill it.
No.
Okay.
And do they need all 5 of these things?
Yes.
It's very important that you get all 5 of those things to the Myconids.
They do need all 5 of the items.
How much does Bandit weigh? Too much. Did you ever say what SMNQT stands for?
Yeah.
Yes.
Something, no questions asked, Myconid trader.
Score marked, no questions asked.
Oh! Yeah,
Mhm.
no, you did say that. Okay. I didn't connect those dots.
I did not connect those dots either.
Is that the end of Dante's flashback? They don't have a question?
Look, I'm just a little disappointed that it wasn't a booty call.
I'm still writing notes.
You're disappointed. I'm disappointed.
Maybe you didn't fumble the bag by pulling down your pants.
Look,
And
That's a
that's
valid.
just the Dante way, okay?
The Dante way is to flash people immediately upon meeting them.
you're going to very quickly meet a
Dante.
very grisly fate.
I call it
Anyway.
the naked man, alright?
This is not how you get laid.
Maybe for
what's
you,
his-
but it's worked so many times.
What's his
Down
many is still
here.
changing
You know
the
that-
subject? What's is in it for you?
Yes.
Yes.
So,
What's in it
yes.
for you? Yes.
That's not much of a benefit to you.
And thus ends the Q&A with Dante. Y'all look like y'all were just in like a fight or something. You look a little tattered over there, Mr. Bandit.
Whales, you see.
We're
When
gonna
Dweez got
beat the
back,
shit out of that.
When Dweez got back earlier, we got notification of some types of invasion over at the wharf. And well, we went over there to confront them. And some kinds of shadow-touched creature, one from beyond the veil,
Mm-hmm.
crawled out of the lake, or the ocean, or Yolger, what's you call it?
They say it.
Ocean.
The
The
ocean.
sea.
And well, we deduced it was taking control of some of the citizens. We's killed that. Some's merfolk
You
or serpent.
teleported me into a building.
Yes, years welcome. And so we got rid of that thing. After Mene got rid of whatever's presence was in the building, the people seems to snap out of it. The immolating was the abominations of what was once a living thing fell apart, melted. Yes, we's a little worse for wear. At least
I
that's why as we
chased
look this way,
down
there's some other
the shadow
events.
that was controlling these creatures. And it vanished before I had a chance to confront it.
Sounds eventful.
Very.
We's a little tired.
Yeah.
You know, the part out about meeting Silverfist?
I said there was some things after that, but he was just explaining why we looked the way we do.
Okay.
He asked the question of why we look like garbage.
Sure.
Yeah.
He did not ask why we weren't here when he arrived back.
Mhm.
Let's go for it. Let's leave Dante in the shadow. It'll be fun.
Nah.
He's leaving us in the shadow. What do you mean?
Well, we are about to do a thing.
Yeah, no, you didn't
Let's
ask
rest.
what we did after that.
We also-
Someone else can jump in and say we did other things after.
Yeah, I'll
Does anyone wanna jump
I
in?
will. We made a deal.
A deal.
A political figure, dwarvish council leader, Victor Silverfist. He offered
Victor
us
Silverfish.
Fish.
no.
Fish.
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 We
He would
Fish.
prefer if you called
Silverhand.
him. Yeah.
Dante.
Got
So
like fish hands or something.
Fist.
Did-
I'm going to hit you with my fist, Dante.
Look, all right. I've had a couple. All right. Y'all need
anyway,
to speak more clearly.
we will now be hopefully doing a mission to get a base of operations.
Okay. How much does it pay?
Enough.
It pays in a house.
Not a house.
A heap.
So fair.
A keep.
Heap. Fair.
Passive income.
Passive. We could Airbnb it. No, I'm sure. Airbnb doesn't exist.
No. No. That is not canon. No.
Fair enough. When is this mission?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Or even
All right. 5 more drinks.
There's not even a barkeep.
You had last call.
I reach over the counter and just fucking like take.
Hey, no stealing in my tavern.
No. Hey. I put down money. Lots of money.
As agree, I'm gonna do the same thing.
goodness.
Dante, I have a question.
Yeah.
When do you need to deliver those by?
Yeah, sorry.
Um,
hold on. I'm gonna overuse this real quick.
Yeah.
It's so funny though.
Don't overuse
Alright.
it.
So, to the south, and slightly east from here, you'll find the Myconid's home colony. There, you'll deliver the bodies within the next 2 weeks.
The what?
2 weeks.
None of y'all heard
The
that.
maybes. The maybes.
The maybes. None of y'all heard
the
that.
maybes.
It's like
Delete
The
that on your
maybes.
notes.
Oh.
I'm not writing it in the notes. I'm just writing with the
I
mic and it's
saw that. I
located.
saw that.
This you
I'm
saw
doing-
this.
Maybes.
I'm doodling an eyeball.
Oh. Eyeball.
My bad.
Maybe what? I'm very
The
confused.
maybes. All right, so 2 weeks.
Well, you only raised more
Um,
questions, to be honest.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them 3 days. Wait, how long does it take to get to the Myconids from where we are? You said southeast Myconids.
Okay, you say 3 days. Yogurt, you know that people are not allowed to leave the city without assignment from the Dustwalkers, so that's gonna get really hard.
And how do you expect to leave the city?
Yes.
That's not an answer.
I expect to leave the city by leaving the city.
With whose writ?
Yours.
Mine.
Yes.
That's a hefty ask. You're not even a real traitor.
But I'm one of the adventure hero people that y'all brought to town.
Bro is drunk.
Yes.
Probably
We
true.
should just readdress this in the morning.
Well,
I agree.
going to speak to the king.
Right,
Maybe
the
he'll
king.
have something to say.
Mhm.
Perhaps a
What, that
reason.
I could go.
Granted, I was going to anyway.
Mhm.
All
Alright.
right, more drinks.
No more.
No, you've had enough.
Nope. I would like to try to pick him out of the chair.
Mhm.
He's a little big for that. You could try.
I'm the strong one in this group. I can try, for sure.
Alright, make me a strength check.
That's a nat 20 plus 7.
Yeah. she
And
just
you're out.
very easily like lifts you over her head,
Wait.
overhead presses you.
Alcohol.
No,
Need more.
no.
No, you don't.
Alcohol.
Dante, as
You
you
need
say that, you
to go to bed.
feel the edge.
The edge?
He's edging.
As you
At the
say
whoa.
alcohol. No, wrong.
Oh.
No.
Oh, y'all are not. No, has it been 2 days? Holy shit.
Oh, maybe it hasn't.
No, I don't
No.
think so.
No,
I
you're
think
Yeah,
right.
that's tomorrow.
Yeah,
You don't
it
feel the
wouldn't
edge
have
yet.
been 2 days yet.
Alright.
Cool.
So, you all long rest. And in the morning,
Yay!
you come down, you get your breakfast. It's the same thing, mushrooms with a spicy sauce.
Did we have to pay for this night?
I think he said tonight was your last free night,
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
which is going to work out great, assuming your mission goes well.
True.
All right. In the
I'm
morning,
gonna
you're eating your
roll-
breakfast, and a guard dressed in what was it? Was it purple and red? What was the colors I made for the? Let me go look. I can just look. I can
said-
just look.
Pink and purple.
What? No,
No.
definitely not. Good try. Good try.
Red slate.
Red and slate. That is what I have here. A guard dressed in sort of slate and red comes in the doors, and he walks up to the table where y'all are eating breakfast, kind of quietly amongst yourselves.
Mhm.
And he leans in close and he goes, "All right. The meeting with the king that y'all have has been shifted to later in the night. Victor called in a favor to make that happen. You will meet with the king tonight to make your job easier."
Right.
Thank you.
"We'll be seeing you." And he leaves.
Mhm.
We have all day to get this done then.
You have all day to prepare.
Mhm.
What does the party do to prepare?
Are we in the upper part of the city?
No.
No.
No, not yet.
Maybe it would be nice to get some new, nice clothes to go see royalty.
Nope.
What's wrong with the clothes I have on, Yelgrid?
I don't know. What's wrong with the clothes you have on? Why did I say my name like that?
Why'd you assume that our clothes are just bad?
I'm not assuming. I'm simply stating the visual cues that my eyes imparted upon you.
So you're saying I look like shit?
I'm saying you look like shit.
Well, fuck you, man. I'll go to the king dressed how I want to.
Maybe he'll take his cloak off in front of the king.
Do not recommend that.
He's
Who said
getting his
that?
ass beat. If he even tries.
I'll have you know that this is formal attire. Where I come from. I need to roll deception on that.
Well, yeah, hold up. Roll inside.
Yeah. Are we just
Where are you
preparing to
from?
meet the king, or what job? What job are we
We're-
preparing for?
Preparing for the heist.
That
The
is
hi-
a
yeah.
16 minus 2.
Okay, well, I rolled an 18 and there's a plus on that, so,
All right.
Right.
I
So
don't believe
the
that's
from
heist
again?
second.
before or after meeting the king.
It's definitely not formal attire.
Believe it was.
Yulgrid, we don't have the funds to get formal attire.
Now, I think if Victor really wants this meeting to be successful, he'll manage.
I don't think
No.
that's what you mean.
He's poor too.
Y'all are completely missing the fact that you were
Don't
told the
clump
heist.
us with him.
Missing
No,
the-
because multiple people were like, okay, we have all day to do the heist. The heist is happening at night. The meeting is now part of the heist.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Victor moved the meeting with the king, though. He values the king's opinion. The king values his.
I think meeting with the king is just our in for the heist.
Oh man,
Yeah.
somebody figured it out.
It was- Yogurt is very off base with this.
I.e., not all of us are going to meet the king.
I
I guess first things
well,
first is to
maybe
figure
that's-
out who should actually do the heist.
Mhm.
We can discuss this in character or out of character. Who
Well,
opinions?
I'm out. That's on you.
I
Something,
don't think
something
Yogurt can get
proficient
away
and
with
stuff.
not being there.
I am not.
Well, the funny
proficient
thing
in
is,
stealth, but I am
heist is-
proficient in kicking ass.
well, heist is my dad's name, so I'll just take that.
Is it
Bandit,
really?
son of heist.
Yes, as it
I
is.
think Bandit and Dante
Really?
should be the two that can go. Medina and I can meet with the king. That'd be fine.
And
Although I
Yogurt
expect-
tries to
with
go get
Yogurt.
10
some-
sessions in, and we're already gonna get duo content.
And Yogurt goes to get an approval to go to the Myconids.
Yogurt is coming with us.
Sounds good to me.
All right, Dante. So, we will meet with the
Can I-
king and
Can I have
try to
history?
keep that as.
Do I know what a
What, Yogurt?
freaking... Do I know what a SQL trader, whatever the fuck it's called, is?
Don't call it that. You're gonna make me have to rename it.
SMNQT.
Yeah. What is that certification you have, Tyler?
The certification I have?
Well,
Anyway.
I guess
EJPT?
instead of writing new content, guys, I'm
Mhm.
gonna spend the next 6 hours figuring out a new name for those traders.
Yep.
Is that something that I'm aware of? Do I know what those are?
You've never heard of them
Mm-mm.
before.
I've never heard of it before. Which means the king probably shouldn't know about them.
It almost seems like
No.
maybe because she said you'll sell my or you will sell fenced goods. It almost sounds like maybe it's illegal work.
Impossible.
Sounds like maybe
Yep.
Ronica is involved in something that Yogrid would have never thought of her
Yeah.
being involved in.
Wow.
I have theories.
Mm-hmm.
I have a
But
brain.
she's
I have
such
a
a good
brain.
girl. You know, she's just pure. But
Oh,
you
I
told
have-
me.
I have theories, but
I'll
they're
try and figure
theories
out a
based off
way-
knowledge I don't have in character.
To get permission to leave the city, but I can't promise anything. The king mustn't know what you are and what you're doing.
Are we going to? Okay, hold on. What's her name?
Some ideas include being able to repel the darkness
Why
by
did I
leaving
not?
the city to find ways and work on getting rid of it.
Oh,
That is
are we going to
correct.
have Rex with us? That's an important question.
Rex? Yes.
You guys would have
The
Rex, I'm pretty sure.
Two of you will have Rex with you.
Who is Rex?
Are we able to go talk to
The gnome.
Victor?
Oh yeah.
I thought their name was Alex.
You could try. He's in the upper city. Do you have a
The name
reason
is
to
not
be in the
Alex.
upper
Alex-
city today?
Yeah, to talk to Victor.
No. That
No, it's not
Won't.
until tonight.
goodness.
Well, I want to get information on like where we should expect to find it. How much it weighs would be useful. Hold on.
Well,
As Dante,
we can assume.
whatever's in your hoodie, could we take it out temporarily?
No.
Temporarily.
No.
This seems like something incredibly. Not something that.
We should
we would
not take
trade
it out
so I'm
of
not
the
gonna
bag.
do that.
And you have how much space in there still?
Calculating.
You have about 120.
120.
120 pounds left.
Something.
5
like
times
that.
90, it'd be 140 actually.
140.
That doesn't math either.
Oh. It's
5 times
500.
90 is 4.
90,
Yeah, you have
50.
So you have
40.
50. You have
I have
50
50.
pounds.
Yeah, 50
pounds.
That
pounds.
would have been so good.
Yeah. I can't math.
Imagine that's the end right there.
Yeah.
And the yogurt. A crystal that has the capacity to shield an entire castle. How much could we expect that to weigh?
100 to 200 pounds if you had to guess.
100 to 200 pounds, if I had to guess.
And your positives, we can't take ones of these thingies out of your hood.
No.
No.
It would make our job so much easier.
We could try to get another
We
bag.
could just hide it.
How?
We could
It's
try to get
it's
It's
another.
not going to work. Goodness.
What
Let's
if
go
we
see if we
brought
can't get
up-
another bag or find some place for you to stash some of your goods, Dante.
Eyes cannot carry 140 pounds.
Let's figure that out.
We would have to find somewhere really.
I will try to go
Wait.
to a magic shop.
There are no magic shops downtown.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I don't think it's in our best interest that I take any of these out of the bag.
I really think it is.
I don't think you're correct.
I'm going to trust the
Um,
man who owns these items right now.
Yeah, Bandit. Who knows? It could be the next bomb. You saw what happened to fucking the one upper city thing with explosion. It could be one of those. You never know.
Okay, so well, Yous knows what they are, and we don't, so.
Exactly.
And you just
So-
don't seem too keen on telling us.
See, you're getting it now. They're just a bunch of
Not looking
maybes.
very comfortable.
The
Babies?
bunches of maybes that weigh 90
Maybes.
pounds each.
Maybes. Maybes.
Goodness.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's at least figure out something. I don't know. It could be possible that our friend has some ideas as to what he's doing. He seems to have a very competent ally.
I'm doing some research, you guys.
No
you guys
guarantee.
chat.
Of course.
You're seeing what weighs 90 pounds.
So we can at least prepare ourselves for something of an escape or something like that,
True.
which is what I would recommend. So let's see if we can't find something that would help us with that.
Luna.
How does that sound? I'm not quite sure what we'd be needing to find, though.
Yeah. Can't we just cover the thing and then just pick it up and walk out?
It's fairly large.
And heavy. It's made of rock.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
As Yogurt has already said, it's quite easily a few hundred pounds.
200 pounds.
I don't hate the idea, though.
Could
I
we
do
not shrink
The
it?
idea of finding... That's not going to change much. I do like the idea of trying to hide whatever you would have and using your bag. Especially if we don't have any other options. It's best to assume, even though I do believe our friend is competent enough.
We could ask
For something.
Veronica for an extra bag.
I'm not sure that would be a good idea, Yulgrid. You don't exactly talk about these things
Trust her.
now.
Does anyone
So
have
we
Pass
lost
That
the other
Trace? Is that a spell someone has?
What was that?
Does anyone have Pass That Trace?
Yes,
I
I
think
do.
someone does. Okay, you do.
But I would not be
Um,
with you. It would help escaping, but not easily.
Okay, you can't do that on someone else, I see.
No, I cannot. It is only on myself.
Tragic. Ooh. Ooh, I have an idea.
What would that be?
Maybe. Let me check something real quick.
I will be using a bond between you all that are going.
Okay. So, what I can do...
Should help at least a little bit. We'll see how long, though. Imagine this being a timely operation.
Okay, so here's a few things that I have that might be able to help.
Mm-hmm.
I can, if I need to carry the item, I can prepare the infusion armor of magical strength. That would
Mm-hmm.
possibly allow me to help carry it.
Mm-hmm.
If I paired that with enhance ability, that would be a lot better. If I'm not the one carrying it, if Dante is the one that would end up carrying it, I could use a vortex warp to get him out of whatever area we're in, as long as there's like a window or something, a grate, something like that.
Can I tell whether or not Dante or Bandit would be able to actually carry this thing? It doesn't sound like these two are very strong, and it might be worth sending Medina instead.
140 pounds? No, I'm gonna suck at carrying this thing. I have -1 strength.
And Dante has
+2.
+2, so Dante can probably carry it.
I
Dante
mean,
would probably be encumbered, but he can carry it.
I could also prepare invisibility.
Unless Dante wants somebody else to carry his thing.
No.
Dante?
You wouldn't be encumbered
It
if
might be
someone else had the cloak. I don't think that
worthwhile.
would make a difference.
It would still probably be encumbered.
Exactly.
The
Okay.
cloak wouldn't make a difference.
Okay.
I would rather no one have the bag.
That's fair. I'm just trying to think of ways to help. Medina could be the one to carry it,
Just straight up carry it.
which
Yeah,
would
but you'd
mean
have to
just
get
Yulgrid and
Medina
I meet
inside.
the king, though.
I can cast invisibility on myself.
I can also cast invisibility on myself.
And I can cast silence.
I can also do Featherfall.
Well, it certainly sounds that you all have ways to get around this.
Yeah.
And I can fly, technically.
I'm just not sure what the best combination would be.
Exactly. Don't
You can fly.
Certain. And I'm also not certain if we all
have
will
my
be
way.
meeting with the king, or if it will happen immediately after. It's probably during, though.
Yeah, we'll probably need to send some ambassadors to talk to the king and some other people to do other things.
Yes.
So it sounds like the toss-up between
It
whether
does sound that
Dante or
Yulgrid
Medina.
is going to be required to go visit the king. I can just go with him,
Mm-hmm.
and the three of you can go and do the other things.
Well, if Alex is with us, I think that'd be too many people. Or not Alex, damn it, Rex. I keep calling her Alex. Rex. If Rex is with us, that might be
I
too
mean,
many people.
either way, I don't think it makes much of a difference.
Okay. So you two, King, rest of us.
I'm not
You have an
worried
alibi
about the other
for
one.
where the rest of us are.
Makes sense.
I think
Well,
we
Dante's
have a
could
few
be-
folks that we can trust. At least with this. Whether it be at the hospital, or with the gravekeeper, or even perhaps Yulgrid's friend, the shopkeep.
Actually,
That
hold
might
on.
be our
Maybe I
best
have an
bet.
idea.
I think that they would all more or less cover.
I mean, the bag of holding, would the bag of, like, hypothetically, would the bag of holding even work, though? Like, would the crystal be small enough that we could put it in the bag?
I don't
That's a whole different thing.
It might.
Either way, you want
Ooh,
something to be able
I
to
can get a
cover
bag
it.
of holding. I can get us a bag of holding.
You can?
I can. But that is
How
then a question
quickly?
of it would be one of my infusions for the day.
It can replicate magic items.
Oh.
If I replicate, would I be replicating just a hypothetical
hood?
bag of holding, or would I be replicating the hood?
The hood.
Oh, sick.
So it'd be the hood. Okay.
That's so
Are
sick.
you maxed out on infusions right now?
I would be dropping one of them. I'll drop Mind Sharpener for that.
Actually sounds really nice.
Yulgrid, would it fit in the bag?
He doesn't
We-
know. He's never seen
We
it.
don't know.
He is okay.
Yeah.
It might.
Okay, so I have that just in case, and I will have the I guess if Mini's coming, I don't need armor of magical strength still.
No,
Can I
don't need
do
it.
replicate magic item twice?
Believe so.
I don't
Yes.
think it would actually.
You
Okay,
can
I
learn
can,
this
but
infusion
okay.
multiple times. Each time you do so, choose
Oh,
a magic
sick.
item.
I was just looking at the list of items that I can do to see if any of them would be useful. I don't think any of them would actually be useful anyway. Besides the bag folding. Okay. So I'm gonna add the notes to this page.
A wand of magic detection might be helpful.
Yeah.
What else would
Although
be
you're not
helpful?
6th level yet, so you can't get like gloves of thievery, which would be really good.
No.
If only you leveled up.
If only.
If only.
Dang, +5 bonus to sleight of hand checks made to pick locks.
Bro said,
These two.
wow, lockpicks. Those might be helpful.
You also have whatever this assassin is, so. Who knows? how
Do
useful
I
they
have
are.
lockpicks?
Does anyone know how to
Yeah,
pick
I
a
got
lock?
thieves. I have thieves' tools. We're fine.
Yes, Bandit's already
Okay.
picked one lock. It blew up in his face.
Yeet. Okay, Mene there for strength. What role is Dante gonna play in this heist? If he's not playing a role, I don't know if he needs to be
He
there.
can certainly look for things.
He's our scout.
Look for what?
He's got
Are
high
we
dex.
traps?
He's gonna have
He's
high enough
high
dex.
dex, high
Yeah.
perception.
Okay, he's our
Dante, what's your
perception.
stealth bonus?
My stealth bonus?
Yeah, Bandit's
Plus
wanting to know
8.
what your. There's your answer.
What'd he
I
say?
think +8.
Plus
I think he
8.
is your highest stealth bonus in the party.
Okay, it depends if we're in a shadow or not.
What do you mean?
I've got
if we're
really
in a
bad news about entering a laboratory.
Yeah, I know, probably brightly lit. If I'm in a shadow, though, I get advantage on stealth.
Where have I seen this before? Entering a shadow.
Although if I'm invisible, that would also be fairly good.
Mm-hmm.
Though I'm gonna try to avoid going invisible for as long as possible because that's second level and I only get 2 of those slots.
Valid.
I might need them for vortex warp. Or should I do? What should I prepare? How many invisibilities could you cast?
1.
Okay. So I could do invisibility, enlarge, reduce, or vortex warp, or enhanceability. But I can only pick 2 of those. I only get 2 uses. Vortex warp would be really good for like sending someone somewhere that's not myself.
Mm-hmm.
Invisibility would be really good for stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Enlarge, reduce, or enhance ability would be really good for actually carrying and getting the rock out. We have Mene in the bag of holding. I feel like one of the 2 could handle that, and we don't need those 2, so I'm gonna say vortex warp and invisibility.
Good idea.
And then I also have feather falling, detect magic, and a couple other things as first level spells. So I don't need
Don't
the
let me
one.
know when you're ready to either jump
Yeah,
to the end of the day or
I'm trying
you
to
are
see.
ready
Should
to
I
head up a
take off
shop
my?
or something.
I don't know what we would also need. Is there anything else?
I want to go to a shop actually.
What do you have shades on?
It's bright in there. I do want to go to a shop. I want to get some caltrops.
Oh, those your glasses
Alright.
that you lost?
No, these are yours. You left them down here.
Oh.
Well, not the yours, no, Jared. Congratulations.
What shop are you going to?
The adventurer's shop. I have the name of it. I can get it if you want it. Somewhere. I believe it's Theobard's?
I
Yeah,
would like
Theobard.
that. You're going to Theobard's General Goods?
Yeah.
Alright, make your way to Theobard's, throw the door open, and he looks up and he goes, "Oh, hey, Bandit. How you doing? Welcome in."
I was doing alright. You got any caltrops?
Caltrops? What for?
Trying to shake off anything that might be chasing us.
Yeah, and they're over in that section, and he points to like the left side of the store where there's like a couple swords and like typical adventuring stuff that maybe a Dustwalker would need.
Cool beans. I'll get some caltrops. Do you have the price pulled up, or I can do it if you don't? D&D 5e caltrops. I don't know.
Caltrops?
1 GP.
1
per
GP.
bag.
Yep. Can I do a quick invest if he has anything else that might be useful for said mission? And leave this open-ended to you if there's anything you would have expected or think that would be beneficial to us.
Rope.
Do I have rope? I might have that.
I
Oh,
have.
I don't need rope actually. Never mind.
I have it.
No, you have it. I don't need it.
Never
I
mind.
have rope.
If they have rope, they have rope.
There's a bag of ball bearings for 1 GP. Bag of 1,000.
Yeah, that might also be
That is
useful.
about what you want it. The caltrops for, anyways.
I could get both.
Yeah.
Crowbar for 2 GP.
Caltrop, ball bearings. I feel like Manny could just use her scythe for that and for that thing.
Use the scythe as a crowbar. Yeah, that'll go great.
Maybe not the scythe, or like, I mean like the hilt, or the bottom, the butt of it.
How's she gonna hook it into something? That's why a crowbar has a hook.
I don't know. Am I shopping alone? Is anyone with me?
I don't know. Are you shopping alone?
I think the party would have
I
gone with
would-
you. I don't think anyone has any other ideas right now.
If
So,
anyone else, as he's rattling items off, anyone wants something, go for it. I'm currently just doing the caltrops and ball bearings. Times 1,000 each, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's much
Yeah.
else.
how much is a crowbar?
2 GP.
2 GP.
Yeah, I'll get the crowbar.
Cause your fucking crowbar, dude, it's sick.
That sounds
Oh wait, the
suspicious.
caltrops is actually only 20. Never mind.
Gives advantage
Silver?
to strength checks where crowbar leverage can be applied. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay. I was just checking something.
Get a piece of chalk for 1 copper piece.
What on earth for?
Oh, I'm
Markings.
just.
You have ideas?
If you're invisible, you can like write with chalk.
Yeah.
It'd scare the fuck out of whoever's there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I need the chalk.
Manacles is 2 GP or 2 GP, yeah.
Okay.
Do they sell fake manacles?
Fake manacles. No.
Wrong shop.
They sell fuzzy manacles.
Oh, no, red shop. Definitely the red shop then.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't think I need that.
As you're buying all your stuff, he's like, is this
I'm ready.
everything?
Yeah. that'll be
Yes.
it.
So, this is all you want? Okay. Yeah, that's it all up. Tells you total price. Alright.
Pay the price.
Good seeing you.
Nod him
Have
off.
a nice day. I'm rough. I think this is the most prepared I can get, besides like prepping my weapons again.
On your way out the door, he goes, maybe play in the tavern next time. Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
got
the
good
tavern.
news for you. Lilith is there full time.
Really?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful news. Wonderful. Okay. Made my day. Alright. Okay, well, you have a great day then. I hope you put those
You
caltrops
too.
to good use. As you like open the door, he says that out loud, like really loud.
I hope so too.
I hope we don't have to put the caltrops to good use. I hope that we don't need that.
Well, I hope if I have to put them to use, that it's for good use. All right, I'm ready.
I am as ready as I can be.
I'm ready.
I think I'm gonna actually discard take off my armor, so that I don't have this add on stealth.
I just
Alright, what are you-
discard
what are
my
you wearing
armor and
instead
draw
of your
7
armor?
cards.
I'm figuring that out.
Underwear.
Does Your character need to buy some commoner clothes?
She came with them.
Okay. As long as she had some to begin with.
Yes.
I've seen players not include clothing in their starting equipment, and then it's really funny whenever they take off their armor, and it's like, well, now you're naked.
Yep.
I'm not very dexterous, but now I don't have disad, so
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'd rather do that.
So. You guys all wait out the rest of the day in the tavern, kind of letting time pass by until eventually a contingent of King's Guards, the royal guards you've seen coming around the city here and there, like the ones that came to get the people from the docks who had been touched by the darkness, come into the tavern, and they go, Yogrid and surface people.
Mm-hmm.
The king requests your presence. You have to report with us immediately.
That makes sense.
Right.
They'll lead you through the wall. You all do the thing again.
Mm-hmm.
It gets to Leo Gresham. He grabs the crystal. Nothing happens. We progress forward. And you
Like,
guys
calls me out.
You
and
are
is
made
like,
of
why?
crystal.
Yeah.
You guys
We did
make
not
it into
discuss
the
how
outer
half
city.
of us are breaking away.
The guards.
I mean, we also
lead
don't know.
you towards the council.
Mm-hmm.
So, because y'all came in here without Dante, I'm going to reread the location snippet for the upper city.
Go for it.
In immense contrast to the location you were just in, beyond the wall is a breath of fresh air. The streets are spacious. Finely cut dwarven architecture surrounds well-manicured lawns and streets. Large crystals cast glimmering shadows over the roundabouts before you, with well-kept statues of dwarven royalty and shining fountains leading the way to the crystal doors for the royal blue palace, where the noble family housing Red Crystal. People that pass you are wearing fancy clothing and cast side glances of disgust at you as they pass by.
Mm-hmm.
Checks out.
The guards lead you all to the Noble Heart Court. A large, well-sculpted stone courtyard adorned with gemstones of all kinds sits nestled between three monolithic crystals, with glimmering shades of red and blue passing over the courtyard. Within it is a gemstone throne, a speaking platform, and two risers on either side of it. The risers look comfortable in nature and catered to specific folk. The right riser from the throne seems dwarven-made, while the left riser is gnomish. This is from your point of view, so left and right. Or sorry, this is from speaking from the throne's point of view, left and right. Right? Mm-hmm. So the gnomes are actually to your right.
Mm-hmm.
A large ornate building rises behind the court, and crystal gargoyles perched atop it peer down at the speaking platform as if waiting for a speaker to make a mistake.
Dang.
The guards lead you all into the speaking court, and you're led up onto the platform, and the guards block the backside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scrolling down to the... Oh. All right. You all make your way up onto the speaker's platform. To your left, you see dwarves, each dressed in royal clothing that looks like maybe it was handed down. Each one is trying to look as noble as possible, but they look like their businesses may be struggling. Each of them sitting comfortably in chairs made from crystal and comforts, but a little flat. At their peak is Silverfist, sitting in a fairly nice chair surrounded by his councilmen. To your right is a face you haven't seen before, so let me pull up his description. A bunch of gnomes sit in gnomish-made sort of steel architecture. It looks more purposeful than comfortable. And Gnomish Council? There we go. At the top of the, sort of surrounded by gnomes around him, there is a small figure at the top of the gnomish riser, who sits maybe 3'6", fairly tall for a gnome. And he sits very refined. He's got one leg crossed over the other. One of his hands seems to have mechanical aspects to it, as if it's been adjusted to do fine work. And he is kind of got black hair with a narrow face, black eyes, and he's kind of just peering down at you from kind of his point above, almost as if he's trying to judge your worth from where he's sitting. In the middle, sitting kind of lazily in a crystal throne, is a figure that Yogrid has seen once before. And Yogrid, you've seen these council members before, but the rest of you haven't. Kind of idly picking at the edge of the throne, waiting for you all to arrive, is Galagnar, Nobleheart, King of Glimmering City. And I am currently trying to pull up his description.
Galagnar.
Galagnar looks fairly young for a Dwarven king. He seems cold as he sits up there and you all walk up and he casts a glance in your direction but barely registers your existence. The king has sort of reddish brown hair. I think is that a Duergar color? What are Duergar hair colors? I didn't have his hair written down, but I know there's people who care in this group.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they're all drawn with white hair. I know that can't be true. It's white, so it's easily dyed. He has like a reddish white hair. And he kind of looks up in your direction, but doesn't seem to really register your existence. He looks like he's maybe about Yogurt's height, but he's skinnier. He looks like maybe he hasn't seen as much work as somebody else in the Dwarven groups. Most of them look like they have been working, trying to make do with their situation, and he seems to be fairly well. He looks up, registers your existence, waves the guards down off the platform, and he leans back in his chair and he looks at Yolgrid and he goes, "When I last saw you, you were in my court with your mentor. And now here you stand, alone, with people I've never seen, and to the best of my ears, people that aren't even heroes. Yogurt, how do you explain that you found yourself in this position?"
Well, I followed your guidance to the best of my ability. But on our way back from the surface, we were met with an unexpected complication that resulted in my mentors taking and, in all likelihood, death at the hands of Dustborn. The people arrayed before you are not heroes yet, but they were the best that the leaders above could send. And I truly believe that they will someday become the heroes we need.
So, you return with maybes and failures.
Failures they are not. Maybes, I'll admit, might be true. It was the best I could do. The best I was allowed to do. Without causing more problems from people above.
I've lost my. Do you know what Inktar was capable of doing for this city, for this country?
He was the best of us, sir.
Best of us indeed. Many of our advancements that we've had in the darkness have been due to his work, due to his blood. And now he's consumed, or worse, dead. Who knows? Might as well be the same.
Indeed.
And you'd have me trust that your maybes that you've brought are capable of pushing the drow back and getting rid of their curse of darkness upon this country?
No, I cannot promise. But I'm willing to put my life on the line on that bet.
Put your life on the line, you shall. Penfa, what do you make of this? What should our plans look like moving forward from what should your plans look like moving forward from this point if we don't have Ingtar to enact our research? And for the first time, Penfer, you've seen him speak. He kind of sits up straight with importance and looks over you all, and he goes, "Well, my king, if we're to continue moving forward with what we've been doing, we'll have to push on. I mean, we have other avenues. We've seen success elsewhere." And I don't think it's ruined, but we'll need to keep an eye on these. I think that's in our best interest. And he kind of goes, I think we send them forward, march them onto the drow and see if they return. No, I don't think it's time for that just yet. We haven't even given them a chance, my king. Yes, maybe we should give them at least one chance. Do you have any assignments you can think of, Penfer? Not at this moment, but I mean, we should at least let them make themselves known. If you would. Gallagher goes, "Fine. And, Yogurt, you should not introduce yourself. The court knows you. The rest of you, please, so that we all know your names."
Right. I am Liugreshi Zunderfall, cleric of Pakaf.
He kind of, Dante, make me a perception check.
That is a 24.
With a 24, With a 24, you notice that both Victor and Galagnar kind of seem to register this. As he says, I'm a cleric. You remember talking to the priest in the church in the lower city, and that no one's really been able to perform holy works and feats since the onset of the darkness that has crept over the country. So him claiming to be a cleric seems to have gotten both of their attentions. Galagnar does a very good job, though. You're the only one who sees this because you are perceptive. You have very high perception. But he composes himself very quickly, and he goes, "And the rest of you?"
Okay. I am Menadina, war hero from the war on the surface. I come from a paladin, and I was sent here by the leader.
I see. And, what's a paladin?
It is a kingdom up on the surface.
Fancy. And the other two?
I'm Dante, slayer of manticores, slayer of demons.
Was that it?
Yes.
Alright. Now you I'm most interested in. What is your name?
Bandit.
Yes, Bandit. Interesting. And what are you?
Mapack.
I see. That's what I thought it was. Just as the library. He kind of narrows his eyes and he goes, Bandit, you said that was your name?
Nod.
He kind of goes, would you please make your way to the doors of the palace behind me and request from one of my butlers a glass of wine?
Yours. Go walk down to the bottom. As I'm walking down, can I like look around to see what other entrances or like alleys there are in this vicinity? Is this a whole closed off room?
Yes, the court is like a closed off yard with one entrance from the front to come into the yard and then the palace at the back. And he goes, as you walk away to go get the wine, he goes, interesting, the books weren't necessarily telling lies.
I'll wait at the door or near like the gateway for the butler to bring some wine or something. Like look outside.
You knock. He comes out. He goes, "Can I help you? What do you need?"
Kings want some wine.
Understood. And he goes and he comes back very quickly with a glass of wine.
Can I like while he's gone like look outside the door a little bit?
Like
Act as if I'm just. Yeah, as if I'm just like waiting there.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, I am waiting there,
but it's fairly well off inside of there. It's probably the nicest building you've seen here so far.
Can I say like a bathroom or something?
Sure. No, there's definitely no bathrooms visible from that entrance.
Dang. Okay. Cool. I'll wait for him to get back and get the bottle of wine. Or the bottle or the glass or whatever he
It's
has.
a glass.
The glass. It's just I guess. What's the layout of the courtroom itself? Like, how high are the chairs they're all sitting on? Like the same level as us, or are they like elevated
It's
some
from the
number of
speaking
feet up?
platform. It's like 5 steps to get up to the throne.
Okay. I'll walk right up to the throne.
As you walk up and and you get ready to hand it to him, he goes, "Thank you." And he sets it down on his chair. He doesn't even seem that interested in it. Seems he was testing something.
I have theories.
Mm-hmm.
Too.
Cool. Do I notice anything of interest while I'm like that close to him?
He has a scar above his right eye that's very well maintained, and it seems like it's covered up. That goes from above his right eye, like back across into his hairline.
Dang, it's quite the scar.
Cool. Okay, I'll go get back in line.
All right. He goes, "I will get with the Dustwalkers and have you assigned a task to test your capabilities. For now, Yogrid," and he takes his hand and he kind of waves it left and right, and he goes, "You're officially a Dustwalker. Congratulations. If I don't promote you, the city will riot. No way we can lose Ingtar and not get a replacement in the same span of time."
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
I won't
I
let you down.
hope you prove worthy enough of the title, and you find yourself discovering things that help me, and help the city in the tasks we have ahead. With that all out of the way, Pinfa, Victor, do you have anything you wish to speak with this group of people about? And Pinfa goes, "I was told by Dustwalker's leader that you encountered Consumed who showed signs of intelligence. Can you elaborate on this?"
Yes, I can. The ones that took Ingtar, they spoke. They seemed to understand us. And they went out of their way to take him and not anyone else.
And, was there anything else of importance about Ingtar that maybe they were after? Could you think of anything that caught you as off guard about the whole interaction?
As soon as they took Ingtar, they left.
Nothing else. I'm just trying to figure out how you ended up with the crystal if they took him.
Ingtar gave us the crystal. It was a peaceful surrendering. It was a strange encounter, to say the least. We spent a good deal fighting them. Ingtar managed to do something. I can't quite remember. Cast some spell or something of that nature. And surrendered himself, giving us his crystal and going off with those consumed.
The incident seems to further enforce that they seem to be gaining intelligence. Any information, any further research.
And do you think it's possible I could get my hands on your Dustwalker crystal just for a night for research?
For a night? For
I know the rules, you know, they were established by the kings before Gallignar, so I can't necessarily just take the crystal from you or have it taken from you. It is yours, it is yours, it was given to you by the Dustwalker Association, so, especially now that you are an official Dustwalker, but I would love to get my hands on your crystal, and
I glare at him. I glare at Yogrid.
and just do a bit of research with it.
Anything to help the city would be worth doing, but I think for the time being, I would like to keep the crystal close at hand.
I understand. And if I were to offer you a replacement instead, would that be good enough?
The only thing from Inktar.
Why would my crystal be any different from Yulgrid's? Or, I'm sorry, from... Why would Yulgrid's crystal be any different from yours? I don't seem to understand that.
Well, I just found it interesting that that maybe they were showing some form of intelligence due to the crystal. You know, I have theories. I have all sorts of things I could think of, but I can't take it from you, and it is yours. If you want to maybe meet with me at some point, I'm sure we could come to a deal of some sorts. And I have all sorts of things that you would find helpful for your journeys. We could work.
How would you even test that?
I don't believe this to be the case, my good sir.
Actually,
it does
yeah.
seem that there's.
I see. And
additional-
what scientific claims do you have to your name, Mr. Cleric? That is correct. 0. All right, so we'll go ahead
Merely
and move
an
on.
observation of the invasion yesterday. Given those consumed were able to enter the town,
Yes,
they
yes,
had
and we've
additional
been
help.
investigating that as well. It seems to have been a slip in the magic, so to say, which is why us gnomes are focusing more on the mechanical side of things. But
So you would
let's
rather you would rather let a slip of a magic be a sweeping under the rug than find out what caused the slip of magic. And besides that, why are they being controlled?
And they're being controlled. You have proof that these creatures are being controlled? Yeah, what is this proof?
I saw the thread
Oh, you
from
saw.
the shadowy
You saw
figure.
an eyewitness account?
Yes.
From you. Do you have anyone else? Was it just you?
This entire party.
Oh, the rest of you saw it as well. You saw
Yes.
this thread that was controlling them?
Yes.
Hmm.
And as
Did
soon as
anyone
that
mention
thread
the
was
thread
snapped, they lost control. Everyone was freed. And everything went back to normal. The monsters fled and incinerated. What it was, we're not certain.
So with all due respect, you keep your secrets, and we will keep ours.
Secrets.
I don't believe...
They're not
And
secrets.
Gallignar goes,
Yogrid.
you're hopefully not keeping secrets in my court.
We are not.
Hopefully.
I literally just told you the truth.
No secrets, Your Highness. Slip of a tongue from Yogrid.
If I may speak up, my king. I don't know how much you know about the events that night, but this group of adventurers worked tirelessly to protect each and every one of your citizens. In fact, only one dwarf was slain in the entire time across that invasion. One loss. One. Now, the other 4 losses that have been made, silence. I would like a request. If I could meet privately with guests to inform them how grateful I am of the savings that they've done for our city, I would approve of that greatly. The king kind of looks down, picks at his chair for a moment, and he goes, "All right, Victor, whatever. We'll call it interlude. I need to finish the glass of wine anyways." And he stands up from his chair and walks away momentarily back into kind of the castle, probably to rest for a moment. And Victor goes, "If I could have you all come with me, we're going to meet privately. I wish to express my gratitude to you."
Of course.
The dwarves have a meeting room just over here, the courts. There's kind of two walls on either side of the courtyard, crystal walls, and on either side there's a small door that seems to lead probably into kind of a staging room, maybe somewhere for the court to rest while they're in between meetings. And he leads you off towards the Dwarven staging room. You all come with, and he opens the door, you come inside, and he closes the door, and to the left of the door, you see a familiar figure with the cloak and everything. Rex is in this room. She seems to have been waiting. And she goes, "Meeting is going well, I assume?"
Meetings is a drag. Let's do
As
something
well as
exciting.
Can.
This
Right.
meeting is one-sided. It's not a meeting.
Yeah, that's usually how these court things go.
Interrogation. Yes.
Here's the plan that I came up with over the last night. You all will be coming with me. A few of you. Some of you will need to stay.
All right.
But those who do come with, we are gonna go and infiltrate the Gnomish lab. Our goal is to steal their current crystal that they've been working on to build their prototype, replacement, potential, whatever you want to call it, to protect the city instead of the statue of the old king.
That's what's going on
Mm.
here.
Instead
I
of
see.
it getting used for that, we are going to steal it. The difficult part is you need to go back out on that stage for further meeting.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I come in. Who is going?
Going to the infiltration.
Yes.
Okay. Believe we
You
had
three.
Bandit,
Hmm.
Dante, and Medina.
Three may be difficult, but I can make do. And she steps back and goes, "Please step up, Bandit. Come up close."
Oh, yeah?
All right, you step up close, and she reaches down and like grabs your arm and starts like feeling around your arm, and then like pats down your leg, your chest, your back, and she seems to be getting a feel for your form. You notice she is definitely wearing gloves.
Mm-hmm.
She's wearing a glove on her right hand. Her left hand, you feel like the warmth of flesh through your clothing, and where she touches like maybe somewhere where your fur is not covered. But otherwise, she has a glove on her right hand. Until eventually she goes, "Okay," and she steps back and closes her eyes for a moment, speaks into the weave, and a major illusion of Bandit appears in front of all of you.
Goodness.
And she goes, "That'll last until I dismiss it. Next."
I'll step up.
She repeats the process for each of you, and at the end of it, she kind of steps back and goes, "Oh, good enough for you, I hope, Victor?" And he goes, "Oh, this looks great. I like how this is getting off already." So, Rex should be traveling with you all. She's very proficient at what she does. She should be able to maintain the illusions while also traversing forward with the rest of you. So you four and you two will stay here. So does everything make sense?
I see why you want to steal it. and I understand. I
You
have
just
met 2 gnomes, and I don't like either of them.
hey, they're not all bad.
I know.
Henfer and his motley crew they're a pain. They're a pain. They're a necessary pain. They've done great work. They do great work. I like what they do. It's great work. But but otherwise, I think that there's better uses for the assets that they create, and we'll get that. We'll get that to the way it's supposed to be. All right. Let's continue on, and Rex, you'll be able to. Yes, I have it. You do not need to belittle me further, Victor. Hey, it is not Victor. It is Silverfist. Let us get going. And he opens the door, and Rex motions for the 2 of you, or the 3 of you, Dante, Bandit, and Medina. She's like, stay in this room. And she kind of closes her eyes and focuses for a moment, and all of the illusions walk out with the rest of you and onto the stage. And Victor walks out, and then once the door closes, Rex goes, all right, let's get moving. And she makes her way to the back of the room, where she walks up to kind of a stone wall, presses around on it till a piece of the stone presses in, and the door opens into an alleyway on the other side of the courtyard.
Perfect.
Ooh.
You all begin following Rex towards the gnomish laboratory.
Sick.
And I'm going to run a 3-minute ad break to prevent pre-rolls, and everybody take a bathroom break.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Jared, I don't know if you've been looking at the chat. You have a new friend or a new person that is
welcome
like
to the chat, Vinny.
checking out stuff.
This is pre-roll break. We stop for a minute so that I can prevent pre-rolls. I can read chat at this point to prevent breaking.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're still here, but to prevent breaking immersion, I try not to read chat while we are not in an ad break. I see you have Twitch Prime, so it's potential you don't have ads. But the AI bot you're talking about, I don't know which Reddit post it is, because I've made 2 AI bots. One of them, me and Clark over here actually made together for a college project. And another one I did by myself for a sort of Twitch experiment.
They did throw their question into the tech and development. If you want to check that out.
Let me go read. Let me go read that. I need more water.
Jared's been on Tailspire for 2 hours, guys.
It's giving us our background music on the stream.
Fair enough.
He's waiting for that combat to hit.
That's a pretty good alibi.
To interact with my Twitch stream. All right, cool. So it is the one that I'm thinking of. Yes, I can potentially publish that. I have never done it, or never put that up because I wasn't exactly happy with its performance, so it didn't go onto my GitLab. I can make that a public repo. It just, for the most part, uses ChatGPT Simple, which is a library that does a lot of the work for you. But I can help out with that after the stream and try to get that put up for you to look at. Comments might be a little sparse. I'm also going to have to cleanse it of any potential keys, API keys that I have. But I think it's only like 300 lines. It's not too bad.
Yeah. He called me names.
Secrets on your GitHub too, if you need any help with that. I don't know if you've done that prior or not.
What are we talking about? What are you asking?
There's secrets in GitHub that you can set up, so you can just reference those.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've done that yet or not. I assume you probably have, but you can throw those as to. Well, I suppose that might be. Is that a GitHub Actions specific thing? That might be. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've actually bothered to look at documentation.
Is it just like a place you enter those in, or is it like an encrypted file you upload, or what?
There is a section in GitHub under the settings and stuff that you can throw secrets in too, and stuff like that as environment variables. I do think it might be specific to GitHub Actions, though. I might be wrong.
All right, I think our 3 minutes for ad rolls is up. Everyone is back.
I'm back.
So we will pick up with the group that's on stage.
Ooh.
You guys get
Have
onto the
fun.
stage, and Galagnar goes, all right, now that we've gotten all the questions out of the way and the formalities, I need to know how informed each of you was on Ingtar's position. He did great work for us, but he was also privy to a lot of private missions from me as the king, and I need to make sure none of you are more informed than I would be concerned with. And so I'm going to ask each of you some questions, and we'll go from there. And he starts with Yolgrid, and he just starts asking you things like, have you ever heard of this, this, or this? Have you ever... and it's very, almost like if you've ever filled out information for, a government clearance.
Mm-hmm.
Or, a background check. You're just getting grilled with those kinds of questions. And we'll jump back over to the group that has, the rest of you and Rex, and she leads you to down a bunch of alleyways until eventually you come to one of the large crystals, a side entrance to it, which seems to come down some stairs, and then just within it there is a door. And as you get to this door, she kind of stops and she goes, "Shit, they're going to ask the illusions questions. Oh, this would be easier if I didn't have to hold 3 illusions of you. Okay, And she thinks really quickly and goes, all right. I have to go take care of this. Remember, what you're looking for is a crystal like Yolgrid's on the 3rd floor. Should be in a locked room. Remember, the gnomes are not dumb. Also, don't go further past the 3rd floor. You do not want to go any lower. I have to go. I wish you the best of luck. And she turns and runs back towards the court.
It's like asking fathers not to open a door.
No, I'm here.
I'm also here.
I know.
Remember, I'm smart this time around.
Just not Dante. Just
Third
not
floor.
Dante.
I've got bad news about who's there.
Dante, if you even think about going other than
Third
the floor, I
floor!
will pound you
Third floor!
into sand.
She said go to the 3rd floor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's give it a go.
All right.
Let's get a move on.
Just as Yolgrid, you finish asking your questions, and he goes, and Minadina? And Yolgrid, you immediately go, oh, fuck. And you're thinking, and then all of a sudden the illusion opens its mouth and begins talking. And given that you have a decent enough perception, you can hear that the Minadina's voice isn't exactly correct. It sounds like someone's mimicking it. And you're like, this is dicey.
Okay.
No, we're not
Don't
here.
show it on your face. Don't show it
You
on your face.
Imitating Alec, Rex imitating us.
No, not happening.
Damn it!
All right. Can I get...
I should probably go invisible first. Let's do that.
Can
Let's
I
go to
get
this.
the 3 of you that are on the heist to open Tailspire, and the rest of you can open the stream to get a Tailspire view?
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I gotta close stream. Hide it.
I just
Mhm.
minimize it. I'm keeping it
Yeah,
open.
I'm in a different tab.
Oh, I need to do a thing though.
Go
Hello?
on, do that thing.
There it goes. Because
You
it was opening Tailspire, it was like, LOL, you're not gonna unmute the site. Get rolled. I was making
LOL.
sure that we
Get
still
fucked.
heard noise.
All right, as I did last time with maps that were indoors, I have left the ceiling off for you guys because I know that in our last campaign, that was a main complaint, was trying to manage the ceiling. So there is a ceiling, it's just not shown. Almost put Ingtar down, that would have been confusing.
Yep, just summon me. I don't know which board to go to, so.
Why
I'm
is
gonna assume it's the
Yolgrid
one. It's
huge? Oh, he's
Gnomish
currently
Research Station.
He's
Enlarge.
He's enlarged.
I'm gonna go to
Yeah,
floor
there we
1.
go. For a second, I thought I made my map tiny. I was like, why is Yolgrid like huge?
No, because I had to enlarge.
He had to take his Viagra.
Guys,
Ah,
if Jared didn't want us to go beyond floor 3, he wouldn't have made a floor 6.
I'm not going to floor 6!
Hey,
there are a total of 6 floors.
Out of
Where's-
character. I'm gonna point that out. In
where's
character.
4
I'm
and
good.
5?
That's a
4
figment
and
of your
5 is where you
imagination.
die.
Then why is
Wait.
floor 6 there?
What's Yolgrid doing here?
I could go.
Ah, ah,
Ah,
ah.
Ah!
I could theoretically not be in the building to go to floor 6.
I can put you at floor 6. I've done it before.
I know.
You have to have line of sight of floor 6.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Well, do we do
Alright.
invis first? I think we do invis before we start opening doors. How long does it last, actually?
An hour.
You
An
find
hour?
yourselves in
that'd
front
be
of
good.
2 doors and a crystal wall. The crystal wall
Oh,
progresses
shit,
all the
actually.
way down to the left and to the right, as it is part of one of the large crystals where the gnomes
You
and the dwarves do their work.
Am I
Let
there?
me add. Yes,
You
you
are.
are. I haven't hit summon yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm still getting it ready.
Okay.
Okay, so you can make yourself invisible, and I've got 2 second level spell slots. So I can make both of us invisible, but then I can't do
is it
Yeah.
not concentration?
It is.
oh, never mind. I can't do that actually. Can't do that then. Just myself, if needed. You have a high stealth though, so I think you'll be
Yeah.
fine. I'll hold out for now unless it starts getting dicey. Hey, I want to see if it's verbal.
Probably.
All 3.
Uh,
Verbal and semantic.
yeah.
Oh,
I guess I'll be doing it before I enter. Bless you.
Yeah.
Think.
That's probably a good idea. Let's do that. Last an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take good luck.
totally forgot to click the tab that said just trust all the content. So I just saw that.
You saw nothing.
Was that for floor 6, Jared?
You saw nothing.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
About it. Don't worry.
Don't
about
worry
it.
about it. You're so right.
Did you click the button this time?
Yeah, I clicked the thing. So I just trust from now on.
Oh, Jared, you won't put a ton of Locust drones down there.
Shh. Why does that not exist? I'm amazed nobody's made that.
Terrified to watch the stream and get spoiled.
Oh! I know why. Because I forgot that's how these work.
He did say that people that are not going on it can watch the stream. So
That's not correct.
What? What's not correct? That we can go watch the stream?
No. All right. So, I summoned the players who are on the heist to the board.
Correct.
And in front of you, you see, as I said, a crystal wall, 2 doors, both which are currently locked.
Okay.
First casting invisibility on myself.
At a glance, can I tell if the doors or lock is magical?
You want to make a detect magic check?
I don't want to cast a spell. Can I use Arcana? Yeah, I'll do an Arcana check first. Let's use this die. Got so much shit on the thingy.
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
With a dirty 20, you can tell that this lock is not magical.
Okay. I'm going
Nice.
to attempt to lockpick. With
Right.
my thieves' tools.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
What if the door is?
Sleight of hand, and then I add proficiency again because I'm proficient, or because I have proficient thieves' tools, or that just gives me the ability to use it. I keep forgetting this.
Make me a sleight of hand check using your thieves tools, which gives you the ability to have proficiency on this check. Otherwise, it would just be dex.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. 15?
15 will do it. You kneel down, or you don't kneel down. You honestly walk up to the lock, and you have to like reach up a little bit. Oh wait, no, they're doors. The doors just look big because I don't have dwarven-sized assets in Tailspire.
Yeah.
So it's actually about your height. You get in there, you pop the lock open, and the door comes open. And we will immediately go into turn-based mode because I'm going to approach this with the ability for you all to move before any of the NPCs do.
Ah,
For the potential
okay.
of being spotted. But can I get everyone for this room to make me a first stealth check as you
Yes.
come in?
Any modifiers or difference if we're invisible?
Give me it with advantage. You won't get seen,
Okay.
but you might get heard.
Yes, sir.
I
Dante
pass.
is passing.
21.
Okay,
16.
all of you are doing just great.
Yay. Right. And then it is our turn. Are we able to dash without making extra noise? Or would the act of dashing inherently make more noise?
Would make more noise. You're running.
Yeah.
You're not sneaking.
Yeah, I would say
I can-
maybe if you were a rogue, your cunning action dash doesn't make noise, but none of y'all are rogues.
Would it be fair to say if we moved at half speed, we could do so silently, dash, and go our normal speed, and try to do so more silently? Like if we go our
Let's
normal
just say you
speed.
have your normal speed.
Okay. I'm using my action to try to do this quietly. It'll be my action in
Okay.
addition to my movement. 30 feet.
You're just taking the hide action. So
Yeah,
then
more
as
or
you
less.
come in the room, you are the first one to see it. You hear kind of a quiet mechanical whirring in this room, and you see kind of at the end of the room a strange creature. You've never seen something like this before, but it does not look to be humanoid or anything. It seems to be constructed. As there are 2 things in this room that are kind of very monotonously moving about. The one at the desk doesn't seem to be moving. It seems to just kind of be maintaining the desk. Every now and then it'll get a cloth out and wipe the desk down, organize a few papers, and it seems to maybe be, you've come into large areas like this before. It seems to be somebody who maybe maintains the entrance, a front desk person, so to say. And then there is one other creature in this room that is moving about over here. There's another drone. From your angle, you can see that it has two eyes, but they look in two completely different directions. Its line of sight cones are quite strange. So, Bandit, a quick guess, you would say that they probably come this way, but also this way, making for a weird blind spot.
Yep.
Okay, directly in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Does the one at the desk, is it looking up or just perpetually looking down?
Right now it is looking up, forwards.
Okay.
I will move here. Let's do this. I think they have 50 feet of vision.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
And then this one has...
Are you able to do more than one still?
Yes.
Yay.
I'm only going to draw the ones that potentially matter.
Okay.
Mhm.
That makes sense. That's actually really fun. I like this. I like this concept.
All right.
All right.
So, your stealth is preventing you from being heard. If you move into a vision cone, you're talking about being spotted. That is completely different from stealth. If you're invisible, you can move through vision cones.
Yeah.
That's Bandit's turn. Minadina, go ahead.
Woo! Alright, I'm gonna enter.
Dante?
I'm gonna action
Yep.
hide.
All right. I'm so far away.
We'll say you were closer. Let me start you a little closer. I'll just put all the characters down.
All right. What the? And I hide.
All right.
Hiding.
Oh, that's cool.
Is there any light that they output to kind of indicate where their line of sight is, or is this all just guessing?
Guessing.
Okay.
Bandit.
Bandit, you're up.
It's not moving at all. Okay.
No, it's a desk person.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah.
I do not see stairs in any capacity. But I see a
There's a
door
door
behind
behind.
him.
You know.
Alright. Gonna continue trying to hide. End my turn.
Yeah, I was going to say, make sure you're hitting the end turn button.
Got it. Scary, spooky, stealthy mission.
Mild retcon. Do you want Dante? I think you should have closed the door on the way in.
Mm-hmm.
Dante,
know
would
if
you
that's
have
something you
closed
would
the
have done.
door on the way in?
Probably not.
All right, door's open.
Okay.
I can go get it.
Nah. Might not even be worth it.
Knowing Dante, no.
That's unfortunate.
I don't know why I moved this. His eye is looking this way.
Alright, bandit.
Is the guy looking down now, or did you just accidentally
Yes.
cut
Looking
off
down.
small? Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I know I'm invisible, so I wouldn't be line of sight, but still.
Yeah, I'm not
And-
risking it for biscuits.
It's basically free to move diagonal.
Button. I love the idea that you're just using me, who's invisible, to hide behind.
He doesn't know you're there though, and because you're
I just know you're
invisible,
there.
you can definitely
For all
still see
Dante
Dante.
knows, we're still in the back just snickering at him going in alone. I feel like this floor is supposed to be the easy one, and each subsequent floor is going to be like more of these. But that's probably mostly a Dante problem.
How many minutes of invisibility you get?
An hour.
An hour.
Oh, nice.
So less than a minute has elapsed so far. Like 20 seconds almost,
18.
technically.
Now, I want to be able to
18.
copy these things. It's got to be possible.
Can you like group select?
No, I'm talking about the cones, whatever.
Oh.
It has 3 eyeballs. Got it.
Mm-hmm. The triangle.
Triangle.
Five. G.
I thought we were being quiet in voice chat as well. We're like,
Oh, I
too much
know.
noise.
Stealth mission.
25.
Yep.
30. Oh, fuck.
You're
Yeah.
at the door.
He's
I'm at the door.
on the door.
All right. Do you want to do anything for your action?
I want to test the handle to see if it's locked or unlocked.
All right. Bandit
As
tests
quiet
the
as
handle
possible.
of this door. He grabs it and pulls, and behind him he hears ID not detected, unidentified subject.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this is going to turn around,
Mm-hmm.
and there is no one there.
Crazy. Must
But
be
the
a
vision
glitch.
cone is looking at him.
ID.
It's looking in my
I was gonna say,
direction.
the vision cone is most definitely looking
There.
directly at the door.
All right, so there's a bar over that way, and there's a hallway over this way. That is my turn. And there's nothing I can do to indicate to the rest. I mean, they heard what they heard.
verbally.
Yeah, it was verbally said.
I'm over here like, what the fuck?
They got there already.
Go this
They got
way.
there already.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't get through right away, I'm gonna try to get in through over here. Cause she can't see what's behind the doors, so I can't.
Oh,
What?
What's so funny?
oh,
Do they have sea invisibility or some shit?
Do they?
ah.
Hmm. Since I don't know Medellin is going this way because she's invisible, so I'm still gonna be going this way. Like, oh, there's a hallway with probably doors.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, doors.
Door is.
All right. This one is going to move
Moved to the side.
here.
I still cannot tell if the tri-drone gives a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
This one's gonna move 5. And it goes. It goes. Hello, creature. What business do you have in the laboratory today?
Yikes.
Oh no!
Oh. What would he say? What would he say?
May I ask why you didn't check in at the desk?
Assumed incorrect clear. Or trying to mimic the voice of a gnome. Assumed incorrect clearance.
Ah. And what department are you part of? Why don't you have your ID?
Fell down a grate
I
when it
see.
needed to get a replacement.
Losing an ID is against company policy. Make sure you see the security department on your way in. You can get a replacement ID from Penfer's desk.
I will do that.
Bandit, you're kind of a man of magic, so you get the idea maybe some of these drones aren't programmed as security drones and are just fulfilling their tasks as usual. But some of them are potentially security drones, and it is up to you all to figure out which ones are safe to be seen by.
Wait, can I ask this drone?
Sure.
Are there any security drones on this floor or the next few that I could talk to report this incident?
It is against company policy to reveal any operations done by security. I'm unable to give you that information.
Can I tell from the outside if there's any special markings or anything that it has to suggest its role that I could be on the lookout for variations for in the future? Like paint or
an investigation check.
Maybe it has its own badge. Investigation. 18.
With an 18, you notice that it doesn't have a weapon.
Okay. Gotcha.
Ah.
That would definitely be an indication.
From Pinfor's desk. for her badge. Security drones will have weapons. Most likely. Cool. Well, it's not my turn. Actually, never mind. It's about to be my turn.
It is your turn.
I will go get that replacement badge. This is as I pass them, I'm going to say, just worry about ones with weapons. Whisper to them.
Well, you don't
Is
know
that about
Medellina's
30
there.
feet? A little more.
You shouldn't know that Medellina's there because she's also invisible. So you whisper it to me.
I'm whispering it to you. Yeah. Coincidentally, Menadina's right there.
Yeah, coincidentally.
Do you want to whisper something to indicate that you heard that as well? I don't need to keep looking for you.
Yeah, probably. I'd give a good. Very
Good.
quiet, good.
Good.
One word.
Medadina's turn.
Easy peasy. Alright. 5, 10, 15. Can I make it to the door?
Yes.
More than
Let's-
likely.
I'm also going to.
I
I'm also going to drop the. Actually,
You're gonna draw.
yeah, I'm going to drop the
Okay.
invis. That one clearly saw me.
That one hasn't seen me yet, so I'm gonna keep mine.
I don't think the invis matters. I think
don't
it
care.
just. Sure. I want my concentration for
I'm
other
gonna
things.
try to open the door. I'm gonna see if it's
Is-
locked.
It is unlocked.
Well, that's my turn.
Dante.
5, 20. Hey, look, a door's open. Yoink.
30 is one more square.
Where'd he go?
Into the room.
No, the other tri-drone. Or the duo drone. Oh,
That's a
right, that one
great-
has a weapon. Yeah.
Where did the duo drone go?
I'm gonna assume it got Fog of Ward.
Holy shit, Tyler.
It's gonna see me either way. I'm out of range.
I know, I'm saying like you are just barely out of range. It's like,
I know.
Alright, Bandit.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Full action dash. 35,
Because I know that you're here.
40,
Mhm.
45, 50, 55, 60. Turn was passed.
Menadina.
Oh, cool. I don't want to touch that door because I'm afraid that it has an ID attached to it. So I'm not going to go in there yet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is there anything at this little desk that I'm next to?
Yeah. You look over this desk, and you find a small, like that little box you see right there.
Mm-hmm.
when you pop the top off, you see a spot where you could put like a little square piece, and then a piece of paper next to it, and then there's a button on top of the box.
Was that my whole action?
We'll say it's your bonus action to check the desk.
Is there paper on the desk?
There is a bunch of like stacks of little square pieces of like metal that look like they would fit in the box where the square is.
Okay, so no paper yet. I'm gonna just gonna pick up the box in
Okay.
3 squares and move towards that desk. Oh, that's the button. My bad.
My turn. Did we find anything in this room yet? Sorry. Just looking at-
I found a box of lightly makes ID cards.
Okay. Tyler, have you found anything yet?
Yeah, I guess. As a bonus action, could I investigate the desk? Because I full action dashed.
We'll just keep going. Just keep it moving. Bandit can or Dante can investigate it.
I'll investigate the.
You look over the desk, and the piece of paper on the desk says, "Pinfer, I know you've left for the day. Leaving this here to have you make some ID cards in the morning. We have a group of upper city gnomes coming through to that are younger and are wanting to see what their people do for the city. If you could make ID cards from first thing in the morning, that'd be great. Thanks, Iron. What's his name? Iron Standfist.
ID guy. Iron Standfist.
Standfast, my bad. Iron Standfast.
Standfast.
I can't read my own right.
That's fine. Writing is hard. Alright. Iron Standfist.
Oh, Biden.
Looks like we gotta make some IDs.
Yep. And I think I have the box for it.
In this room, since we're here and no, they're not going to come in here, should we just go to non-combat to make the IDs?
Also, given that you're investigating the desk, I'll say you reach over and you pull some of the drawers out. You find a stack of papers that's wrapped with like twine that has descriptions on them of gnomes.
Oh, cool. Description of gnomes. Alright, I'm gonna say make this one. And then I'm gonna disguise self as that guy. As that gnome with the description.
Okay. Are you okay? You are moving the track.
Door left open. Door left open.
Good, great, fuck.
Wait, how does it know?
Who knows? We can't see it. Okay. Skim through the list of gnomes real quick. I guess find one that would have high. Or does Pinfer have a spare badge in here? By chance?
Make an investigation check.
Oh boy. Come on, need a good one. I'm using my one inspiration. The sessionly one. Okay. I got 14.
With a 14, you don't find any spare badges, but you do notice that this box is flush with this wall, which implies that there's more space behind the boxes.
Ah! Okay. And I see 5, 10. There's a little hole here. Can I climb over this and squeeze behind
There's
it?
one character in the party who was going to be small enough to fit through that space, and it was Bandit, who did come on the heist.
Yes!
Bandit scrambles up on top of some boxes. He makes a bit of noise, but not enough to alert anybody, and y'all see him drop back behind these boxes.
Oh, we left that door open. Okay.
The front door, yeah. Open sesame!
All right, Bandit opens the chest without checking it,
Fuck.
and it opens just fine.
Yay! Why would he trap his own chest that's hidden? Okay. What doth
here?
thou contain?
You find a stack of $18 papers. And a couple odds and ends that are maybe personal valuables to him.
Do the papers have any, or do they like a title, or?
You look over them, and each one seems to be, as you read the description on them, they're ID papers, just like the ones Dante pulled out earlier. They seem to be ID papers for making IDs for the Gnomish Council members. Give me an investigation check as you look through them.
Okay. I'm out of my inspa. Hopefully it's just a good one. It's a mediocre one. Less than.
What'd you get?
That's 11 overall.
It's enough for the first thing you find. You don't find one for Penfer, but as you flip through them, you're like, they're all council members. And then you find one that catches you off guard. There's a paper for Zikloon Jim Carver in here.
God fucking damn it.
This bastard.
Interesting. Would it be better to just take these papers or try to make copies of them? It's gonna take forever to make copies. I guess pocket the papers, bag them.
You taking them with you?
That's not a good idea.
Okay. I'm gonna take some spark notes. I'm going to use a few of them to make badges, and then we can put them back.
I was about to say, for the most part, it's just description of how they look, what they do, and then what their clearance level is.
Let's make some badges of the highest clearance level.
Right. You grab some of the papers that are clearance level. We'll say there's one for Standfast, and you grab his. It's clearance level 5, and you grab one for Zikloon, or you grab Zikloon's, which is clearance level 5.
Why does he have clearance level 5? And why is it one of the highest?
Is he the Dustwalker? I mean, I'm not here.
Well, there's none for you.
You scramble. We'll say that ends your turn. It's been your turn forever. Medina, you hear Bandit talking from behind the boxes that he found papers with high clearance.
Great. We're gonna have to make those. I'm going to
Put it on the desk and get everything set up.
Yeah.
All right, Dante.
That'll be
Okay. So we're
So
making
you put everything on the desk and you get everything set up.
Alright. I'm going to try to figure out how to make an ID.
Minadina is already doing that. She tells you that she's making the IDs for everyone.
Okay. We know which one is being made, right? which ones are being made.
Yes.
I'm going to disguise myself.
Okay,
as one of
so you grab 3 clearance levels, and you grab one for a Gnomish Council member bandit, and it is clearance level 4.
Okay. Dante, you get clearance level 4.
Cool. I'll use disguise self to make myself look like that guy, and then I pass my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have shut the door.
Y'all hear what sounds like mechanical whirring getting closer to this door.
What you gonna do when they come for you?
What you
The
gonna
good
do
news.
with all that junk?
Don't want none unless you got guns.
Good news
Door
is that
open.
bandit. Yeah, the door's still open.
Door closed and locked.
Alright. We'll get those IDs made. I'm gonna hand all the stuff over to Menadina to make the badges. While she's making those, can I give them another investigation?
The badges?
The stack of papers.
Did you take all of them out of the chest?
I took them out. I'm gonna put them back before we leave.
Okay, yeah, make me another investigation check.
Come on, better roll. Better. I'm gonna get a new die. I don't trust any of the ones that are out here. Actually, I trust this one. I shouldn't have trusted that one. 13.
Still don't find Pinford. He doesn't
Fair
seem
enough.
to be in this stack. You've looked over it twice.
Yeah, I'm going to, or Mena's gonna make the badges, and then I'll put the rest away afterward. No more invest checks from me.
Alright, so you're hopping back over and putting them in the chest?
Yeah.
Alright, so it was like 10 movement. I need to just lock this. It's like 10 movement to get over, 10 movement to go put them back, close the chest, and we'll say you end your turn right there.
Works for me.
Menadina.
I'm making the badges.
Okay, so you spend your turn making badges. Dante.
I am disguised. Things getting closer. I go meow. Close the door.
Alright. I'm curious how well the fog of war works. Are y'all able to see this thing right now?
No, I watched
see
it.
the cones.
We can
Oh,
see
you
the
can
cones.
see the cones?
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
see the cones, but we can't see the actual thing.
I'm gonna leave the cones where you last saw them then.
Okay. I did just watch it, like, you pick it up and move it, and then it just, like, vanishes if it went into the ceiling.
Bandit.
It did pull one of those funky moves.
Alright, you've got the badges for us?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Make our way back to the entrance with our shiny new badges. I was not counting how many steps that was. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, 30. Next to the table. Yeah. Maybe I should have kept invis up.
Alright.
But whatever.
I'm going to
I've got my badge.
make sure it doesn't look like it's been touched. Move back to the desk. Put the box and anything else I grabbed exactly where it was, in the exact place it was.
Okay.
And then that was 14. And we're gonna go to the couch.
Gonna sit down.
Mm-mm.
Dante.
I say,
The f-
are we ready?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I open the
guess so.
door.
I can't hear you.
You open the door.
I open the door.
Slowly open the door. Well, now I was gonna say door open again or some shit.
Well, the door open was for the one that we left open earlier.
And I walk.
No, it wasn't for this one.
Mm-mm.
Are you sure? You don't think it's?
Because she
or-
said door closed and locked.
Dante walks out straight into a vision cone.
Oh yeah, I'm disguised as one of the guys, and I have the tag.
Scan your badge. Scan your badge. Scan your badge.
I
I have
like
a
hold
feeling
my
that
badge
disguise self means fucking nothing, and they have true sight.
up. I hold up badge.
You hold up the badge, and the thing looks at you and it goes, "Intruder detected."
Oh, we did that for nothing, guys. I shoot at it.
Alright, make me an attack roll.
Actions. First turn of combat, technically.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to with 100 ambush. Make sure that it works. Right. Okay. And then he's so too close for me to use my bow and arrow at effective stuff. So I'm gonna use my hand. I can move forward and hand axe him.
Okay.
And try to attack him 3 times.
Roll to hit.
10. Miss. I'm
10
guessing.
misses.
11.
Misses.
Jesus.
13.
Misses.
I was gonna say 12.
So, Bandit and Minadina, y'all hear Dante go, walk out into the hall and go and hold up. You see him hold up his badge, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm here." And then you hear "Intruder detected," and then Dante go, "Ah, shit!" And then you hear clink, clink, clink. Fuck. It is now the Tridrone's turn, and it is going to. First, it is going to try to cleave your movement. Let's see if it'll hit. Make 2 attacks. What's your AC?
16.
Okay, so one of them will hit. So it's 2 of the glaives that are on your side, and it slashes both of them down at your legs. One of them will hit.
Does that cleave his movement?
Yep. You take 7 points of slashing damage, and your movement is 0 until you receive healing. And then it goes alarming.
So it's 7.
Great.
Alarming. Bandit, your turn.
They both said alarming.
No, it's repeating itself. Alarming
Okay.
as it's running across the room.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, that shit did nothing, Bandit.
Alright. Well,
That was all for nothing. We wasted our time.
And make an Arcana check now that you've seen it see you through invisibility and see Dante, even though he was disguised.
dirty 20.
It is likely that these things have true sight.
Yep. Shit. Let's think here. Well, I can try to send this thing back into the room. I can try to vortex warp it. It's a Constitution save, which I imagine a thing made of literal metal would be fairly good at. So I don't think we're gonna have much luck with that. It's my last second spell slot. Or I can just take a shot.
Y'all haven't even gotten out of the first room yet.
Or I can just start taking shots at it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much HP these things have. Can I tell how durable it is at a glance?
Sure. Make me like a Tinkerer's Tools check. You've built things before. Make me a check to like judge how durable they were made.
Okay. This would be int plus proficiency? Question mark.
Yeah.
So plus 7 to this. 18.
18?
Yep.
They don't look extremely durable. They look like maybe you'd be able to put them under yourself if you landed some good blows.
Okay, I'll start taking shots. Two shots. These will... I do not have enhanced weapon anymore because I dropped it for a different... Oh, no. I dropped mine sharpener, not enhanced weapon. For the...
Yep.
Yeah. For the bag of holding. And I did not take Tech Magic Wand because I can't. Okay, 2 shots. Does...
Yeah.
13 does not hit, you said.
Nope.
But I would assume a 24 does.
Yup. Give me damage.
Stack. So it's going to be a d6 plus int plus 1. So plus 5 to a d6.
Will they do it?
9.
Looks bloodied.
Shit.
Menadina.
Summon that shit. Shadow Clone Jutsu.
It's on the couch. So if I
She has a bow. Menadina has a bow.
15, 20,
A bow? Oh.
25. Right. 30.
It's like you have line of sight.
I do
And you have
line of sight.
multi-attack.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna use the light crossbow and roll to hit. Yeah, that's gonna miss the first one, but I get to try again, and that is a 26 to hit. So I get a D8 plus 4.
Ooh.
12.
An arrow slings out from Menadina's crossbow and shoots right into the mechanical eye of this thing, and it collapses. And then you hear over a speaker, "Security drone destroyed. Replacements en route." Dante,
Yep.
your turn.
Ah, fuck this shit. Fucking... And let's do. Fuck it. We'll just attack the fucking guy in the middle.
But he's not attacking. No, he's not attacking us. We don't need to.
No.
Leave it.
Oh, okay. Well then, fucking dash and try to open the door.
You get to the door. Which key card did y'all give him? Security clearance 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so you hear, just come up with a gnome or a gnomish name on the spot. You hear it say, welcome, Devrick. And the door opens.
Alright, still try to stay out of their sight. They don't necessarily know it was us that destroyed the drone. They're just sending a replacement.
True.
The duo drone?
He's the one who said, welcome, Devrick.
Oh. Is it my turn then?
Edit.
Yay! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Into some hypothetical place. I'm not going to move all 10.
You go into a stairwell.
Okay.
Manadina.
I'll start climbing up the stairs.
Down the stairs.
Down the stairs.
Gonna full action dash.
30. 23.
Yeah.
Good. And away down we go.
Dante.
And I go into the stairwell.
Manadina's still in the doorway. The
I'm gonna go down.
drone continues cleaning the desk, and the voices go, replacements arriving in 6 seconds. And Manadina makes it out before the replacements arrive.
Yay.
Y'all
I went down
managed
to floor 2.
Get to floor 2. And we are at time. So, do y'all want to call it there?
I don't care. I'm good to keep going. I'm good to stop.
I mean, I'm fine to keep going. If Dante's also good to keep going, we could keep going. I know Aiden has a thingy. Clark is here for the vibes, clearly. Look at him vibing.
He's not on the
Him
floor
on
yet.
back over there.
He's
That's
dancing.
so true.
Then we couldn't see the vibes.
I can't
He's
hear
saying
him.
something about the
He's
vibes,
muted.
but
The vibes are immaculate.
sign language.
But you're not
Correct, I'm not on the floor, and I probably won't be for a very long time.
Yeah, no.
No more floor time?
Trauma.
What's wrong with floor time?
Fighter.
Oh,
Cute.
Yeah.
Fighters
I
are
mean,
cute.
Jared knows that.
Not when they
definitively,
crawl on your
so-
face.
Debatable.
I'm going to leave you with a valid, because I would probably be okay if I was acknowledging that yes, this is okay, but not a surprise hello spider on my face. That one I will not accept.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now.
If you say so.
What's the plan?
We
I must go eat
bye, Yulgrid.
and eat
Thanks
Yulgrid,
for
If y'all
distracting
dropping
the
off,
king.
we maybe we wanna. I mean, we all telling them what happened anyways, but it'd probably be easier if we just end it.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Sounds good to me.
Oh man.
I have to go feed my dog. How? I mean, are you coming back after you feed your dog?
Likely not.
Okay.
Because I have to go cook food for me and my brother, and then
Fair enough.
I have to go pick my mom up from the airport
All
because that's the thing
right.
that's happening now.
No worries.
We'll catch y'all next time on the second floor of the laboratory.
Yay!
Really?
Second floor.
Managed to make it past these next 2 floors without getting demolished by security constructs. That is
We'll find
for a future question.
Will the party make it
It
to
will
floor
either be-
6? Find out next time on
I certainly hope they don't.
Jared's
go to floor
D&D
I
session.
certainly hope they don't go to floor 6.
I don't want to.
Then why did you
But
make it?
it will either be Thursday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Correct.
Most likely Thursday. Possibly
Find
Saturday
out
or
when
Sunday.
on the stream announcements in the Discord.
I don't like Saturday sessions.
That's valid.
Tyler loves Saturday sessions. We're gonna aim for those. Y'all heard it here.
Yay!
Not have sessions.
Why, Tyler? You got things you gotta do on Saturdays?
Football!
He's
Rip
gonna
my
watch
hero.
Ohio State lose.
Then don't put
At one
that in your
point-
go change your availability then in the when to meet.
I fill out the form. What do you mean? I think I did
Yeah,
say I'm not
we-
available Saturdays.
Adios.
I
Oh.
think I did that.
Well, that was back
I
when
mean-
it was we allowed for one absence.
Yeah.
All right, we will see y'all next time. We're over by 15 minutes, and have a
Taking
good
all my
time.
clothes off.
Don't do anything
Adios.
stupid. Adios.
Goodbye.